Hey, happy Friday to you, and welcome to another exciting edition of the Friday Funnies. Well, the political conventions are finally over, so it's safe to turn your TV sets back on. Just in time for the Zika Olympics, huh? 1 week from today, the 31st Olympiad will take place in Rio de Janeiro, amid killer mosquitoes, crime in the streets, and a bay filled with poop water. Sounds like a good time. You know, and rather than clean up the water that the people are going to be swimming in, Olympic authorities have told the swimmers not to open their mouths, just to avoid the teeming bands of parasite and bacteria, which sounds a lot like what we heard at the political conventions. You know, they'd say something, we don't have any solutions, but if you hold your nose and try not to gag, you could probably vote for one of us. Now, if you're in Chicago this weekend, you may want to attend Lollapalooza, the 4-day music festival with bands like Frustrated Rabbit, Flatbush Zombies, and Panama Wedding. Oh, I've never heard of any of those bands, so at my house we're going to be celebrating Geezerpalooza with the music of real musicians like the Archies, the Monkees, and Josie and the Pussycats. That being said, here are the half-wits in this week's news. Ronnie Music Jr. of Waycross, Georgia, got very lucky in 2015. He won $3 million in a lottery scratcher game. And unlike many lottery winners, he didn't blow it. He invested it. And since he considered the stock market to be too risky, Ronnie used his money to fund a crystal meth ring. Yeah, he thought he would press his good luck by giving money to his associates, who then used it to buy meth in bulk, with plans to resell it for a profit, sort of like the big box store of illegal drugs. Well, when the group was busted, Ronnie was caught right in the middle and faces a possible life sentence. Ironically, he doesn't have any money left for a good lawyer, so he'll have to rely on a public defender. This is when he's going to need some good luck. Mark Innocen owns a business in England called Real Donkeys, where he studies donkeys to the point where he can talk to them and understand him. This makes him the ass whisperer, although if you Google that term, you're going to get something completely different. Anyhow, he offers high-tech donkey rides in London's Jubilee Park. This is where kids get to ride the donkeys while wearing headsets that translate the donkey sounds into English. I mean, the kids heard the donkeys say things like, "Hot enough for you? I hate my job, and I'm not really a Democrat." A man in Prague, Czechoslovakia, walked into a local pub, had several drinks, and when it came time to settle his bill, the man discovered that he had no cash. So instead of running away from his debt, the man asked if he could go and get some cash and come back right away. Now, the bartender didn't believe him, so the man left him with collateral. He took off all of his clothes, gave them to the bartender, and went to get some cash naked. He was stopped by the police, but when he explained his circumstances, the officers let him go so he could complete his quest and settle his bill. He returned to the pub, paid his tab, and put his clothes back on. And I certainly hope he learned a lesson. If you're not going to carry cash, at least carry a check. A check. I know, I'm sorry it made me groan too, but that's the way it is. Anyhow, that's all there is for this week, my friends. No Friday Funnies next week. I'm going to be on my motorcycle headed to points unknown, but I will be back and raring to go on August 12th. I'll see you then.